The author, Annie Fine, wrote an amazing book called Madame Doubtfire that was eventually made into a film starring comedy's greatest, Robin Williams. He added an amazing laughter element to this story. The beginning of the story starts off with a family of five. The father, Daniel, is a fun and loving father. The mother, Miranda, is not happy with the relationship and eventually files for divorce. The three kids, Lydia, oldest, Christopher, middle child, and Natalie, the youngest, all love both their parents and miss their father when they are gone. They also feel like their dad has given up on them. This all shows how loving the family is when they are together and that the father can fight for his kids. Chapter 3: A Visit from the Stone Woman. "Stop!" Daniel shouted. "Listen to me, all of you. This can't go on. She brings you here 40 minutes late, and don't dare say a word to her. And now she comes to get you 20 minutes early. You're not just her children, you're my children too. You have to tell your mother that this time she has gone too far." But just then there was a loud noise, and the front door flew open, hitting the wall. Miranda Hillard, businesswoman and director of Hillard's Lighting Center, stood in the doorway. "Good evening, Dan." "Evening, Miranda." "The front door's a bit hard to open." It was locked. "Is that the advertisement for the cleaning woman?" Lydia asked her mother. It was Daniel's time to speak, but he didn't know what to say. "Can I read it?" he asked. It said, "Wanted, cleaner who can also look after children. Phone 43184." Daniel saw Natalie's face, full of hope, watching him. "Miranda, you don't need to pay a cleaning woman or a housekeeper. The children can come here after school, and you can pick them up on your way home from work." Miranda was not really listening. "I'll think about it," she said. Looking bored, Daniel could see another big tear, but this time it was running down Christopher's face. It fell onto the writing of the advertisement and made a small blue river down the paper. Suddenly, Daniel had a wonderful idea. "Here, I'll put that right," he said, pointing to the place where the tear fell. He pretended to make the word clear. At the same time, he quickly put a line through Miranda's phone number and wrote his number instead. "There, that's better," he said. He put the piece of paper back in its envelope and pressed the envelope shut. "Do you need a stamp, Miranda?" he asked. "No thanks, Christopher. Can drop it into the letter box at the newspaper office on the way. Goodbye, Daniel. Children will see you on Saturday, when you've finished our shopping. I'm not sure what time that will be." Daniel put his arms around each of the children. They looked at him sadly. After they left, he began to dream of new ways of killing his difficult wife. Chapter 4: Saying the Right Thing. Miranda got only 4 telephone calls to answer to her advertisement. This was surprising. All the women who called had strangely low voices. The first caller said she didn't like girls, and another caller said that these children were too old for her. The last caller came many hours later, just when Miranda was beginning to lose hope. Like the other callers, the speaker's voice was quite deep and not very clear. "2 girls and a boy. That's just lovely. I like children of any age." "There's a little cooking," said Miranda. "I only do real cooking, you know," said the voice. "No food from packets. Now, when shall I come around and see you?" "7:30 tomorrow evening. And your name, dear? And the address?" Miranda quickly agreed. "And you are Miss—" "Madam, dear. Madam Doubtfire. Till tomorrow." Natalie was the first to meet her. She quickly heard a knock on the front door and opened it. Madame Doubtfire was a very big person, dressed in a full pink coat, a long, thick skirt, and heavy black shoes. Her hair was tied up in a kind of towel. "You must be little Natalie," she said. "I'm Madame Doubtfire, dear. Going up to bed, are we? Come on, then. Up we go." Natalie quickly cleaned her teeth and sat on the toilet. Soon she was in bed. Madame Doubtfire picked up Natalie's favorite storybook and read it to her from beginning to end. "Good night. Sleep well." "Good night, Daddy." "Shh! You mustn't call me that. I'm Madame Doubtfire." "All right, Madame Doubtfire. That's better." She gave her a kiss, but already she was fast asleep. When Madame Doubtfire went downstairs again, she and Miranda met in the kitchen. Miranda was very surprised. Asleep? Are you sure? Quite sure, said Madame Doubtfire. I'll just go up and look, said Miranda. Please do. While Miranda ran upstairs, Daniel said a quick hello to Hetty, the quail, and looked round the kitchen. Sleeping beautifully, said Miranda. She made some coffee and began to look closely at this large, strange woman with heavy makeup on her face. She looked odd, but she seemed very kind. You don't live with your husband, do you? Asked Madame Doubtfire. No, we're divorced, I'm glad to say. He's a very difficult man. Madame Doubtfire got to her feet, but Miranda said quickly, Please don't go yet. Stay and meet the other two children, and then, if you like them. Just then they heard the sound of laughing at the back door. Here they are, back from swimming, and they'll be so hungry. Miranda went to the fridge. Madame Doubtfire turned to meet the newcomers. Hello, I'm Madame Doubtfire. I've come about the housekeeping job. I hope we'll be best friends. Lydia looked very hard at this big, strangely dressed woman. Nobody spoke. Then Christopher threw his wet swimming things on the floor and said angrily, Why can't we have Dad look after us? Young man, is that the way you usually speak to your mother? Said Madame Doubtfire. Christopher turned bright red. Lydia's mouth fell open. Miranda nearly dropped the plate she was holding. Madame Doubtfire went on. Your mother has had a long, hard day, making money to pay for your home and your swimming. And now you're rude to her in front of a perfect stranger? We don't like to hear that from you, Christopher. I'm sorry, said Christopher quietly. Meanwhile, Lydia was looking very hard at Madame Doubtfire. She seemed strangely excited. Oh, Christopher, you're so stupid, she said, pulling him by his jacket. Come on, upstairs. We've got so much homework to do. We must get started. So nice to meet you, she called to Madame Doubtfire. I'm sure we'll be great friends, and Christopher too, of course. Miranda laid back in her chair. Well, Madame Doubtfire, everybody liked you, you see. They're lovely children, dear. But I think your little boy needs a strong hand. Miranda smiled. I agree, she said. And Madame Doubtfire, the job's yours.